no. Listen. But why can't you listen? I mean, Loy, why can't you listen? I gave you all the attention you needed, so why can't you give me the attention and I talk? Please listen. Does this sound familiar to you? My name is Nelly O. Welcome to Elevation Chapter, the channel that promotes human connection, spreads positivity to recover humanity. Have you realized that nowadays almost every conversation has a potential of raising an argument? We have knowingly or unknowingly decided to forget that a conversation requires a balance between talking and listening. Yet surprisingly, we all yearn to leave a conversation feeling well understood, connected, engaged, and happy to have helped or been helped. Today, I'm sharing 6 ways to hold a decent conversation. Number 1, be present. One of the lies we've been fed on of recent is the lie of multitasking. You cannot achieve 100% of anything done while multitasking, and conversations are not excluded from that. But this age, where phones barely miss in our hands, it's getting worse. You find you're talking to someone and all their attention is on the phone. Not that they've been told to look for something to support the conversation, by the way, nope. But they are busy scrolling up and down for news feeds, and some others actually end up chatting. That is the highest level of disrespect in this civilized world. So you're either in or out of that conversation, period. Don't confuse people that you're part of their conversation. Number 2, go with the flow. Sometimes the person leading the conversation mentioned something that reminds you of a certain story. But please, control yourself and don't share the story immediately. So go with the flow. Your turn will come and you can easily drop in the burning story that is on your head. If you interrupt the conversation, it will definitely take a different turn altogether and you end up missing the real message that was in the original conversation. So hold your breath and go with the flow. Slowly, patience, wait for the conversation to end. Number 3, permissions. So don't be surprised about seeking a permission during a conversation. Oh yes, it's the spice that showers the conversation with a lot of respect. Mostly, this happens in those long emotional conversations where your guidance is required and you happen not to understand a particular part of the conversation and you want to ask. So politely say, "May I interrupt, please?" Or, "Is it okay if I can add something?" Sometimes someone will say no and you have no right to feel bad. The person wants to offload. Let them do. Your turn will come. That's why our point of being present is very important. It will make you recall your input after the other party has finished talking. Number 4, be real. Be real. If you're asked about something and you know nothing about it, just say you don't know. Many times people pretend to have knowledge about something just because they want to fit in. No. Talk shouldn't be cheap. There is no award you are lobbying for in there. So be real. The more you remind yourself to be real, the more you will enjoy the conversations. Number 5, experiences differ. You see, I might have lost somebody or I might have maybe given birth, and probably you have gone through such experience before. We respect your experience. We do respect your experience. Just know experiences are personal. It's never the same, mostly because our approach to grief and excitement cannot be the same. So hey, that moment is not for you to shine, nor to express your pain. Don't fight to prove how you've suffered before or how you are a star at something. No, it's not your moment. So leave it. Number 6, listen. This is hard, especially for the extrovert friends. It's quite hard. Listening is a skill we all need to hone, both listening to others and listening to ourselves. You know how thinking is hard? So is listening. And it's easy to tell when someone is not listening. They'll make you repeat stuff over and over and over again, especially after the conversation is done. Our challenge: we don't listen to understand, but rather to respond. That's no good. In all that, remember that we are adults, and adults don't take in so much at a go. So let's use these 6 shared tips, which are to be present, go with the flow, seek permission, be real, and remember experiences differ. And finally, listening. Hone your listening skills. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and hit the bell button to be notified every time we upload a new video. Our quote today is, there is nothing more erotic than a good conversation. Thank you for watching. Go on and start enjoying your conversations. Cheers.